Hey guys, Dr. Sean here. We're gonna do a mailbag this morning. We're coming to you from this one. It says, hey doc, I got busy playing with my grandkids over the weekend. I'm out playing, soccer in the yard with them and shooting some baskets and kind of playing around the ground. Now I'm so sore, I don't know what to do. Happens all the time, right? Isn't this is textbook. Guys, here's the reason you stay active. Right here, you're seeing it, right? You're going to have grandkids. You're going to have children. You're going to have things you want to do. You're going to want to be exhausted and tired and so achy and stiff from not moving. So now what do? You're, hindsight's 2020. Okay, in the future, I got to get moving better. I got to stay flexible. I got to stay active. But what do I do when I've gone too far? Now, there's a lot of things you can do, and I'll give you kind of some quick fix tips. Number one, achiness after exertion. You always look for protein imbalances in the diet. That's kind of a rule of thumb. So if you get a little protein deficient, the body will get real stiff and achy after you exert yourself. You rake the yard and then you're so sore you can't move the next day, or you're playing with your grandkids. So that's one thing you do. I run that IUP just to kind of see if it's there or not. But quick fixes, things you can do that are easy. Salt water. It's a great idea, right? Make sure you have enough water in the body to keep it flexible and pliable, and then put a little salt in there, a little pinch on your tongue. Now, you can't use table salt or Morton's or things like that. I like to use a Himalayan salt. We use one here in practice I've used for over a decade. It's a phenomenal, phenomenal salt. So what you do is you take a pinch, drop it on your tongue, you let it dissolve. Let it dissolve completely. Once it is, then you chase it with 10 ounces of water. Salt and water are friends. So where the salt goes into the tissues, the water will follow. And it helps to kind of rebalance electrolytes, rebalance those minerals, and that takes some of that achiness out of you. Now, another thing you can do, Epsom salts. Back to the salt concept, right? Epsom salts are great. You can buy them. I think Dr. Teal's is the brand I see most of the time now in big bags. Get yourself a nice hot bath. Pour in a couple cups of Epsom salt, right? You want to sit in that 20 minutes or so. Let the body absorb all that good magnesium out of there, and that'll help with overall full body ache. The next thing you want to do is start moving again. I know it sounds counterproductive, but you got to move. Get out, move those parts. Walk a little bit, stretch a little bit, move those parts, because when they get full of really a lactic acid buildup is what happens. You get a debris or a toxicity in the muscle tissue, right? You got to pump it out of there. Well, the only way to do that is motion. So if you can get moving, it helps a lot. Now in practice here, we have a whole body vibration plate. You stand on it, and that constant rapid vibration will help increase circulation. And that's really what you're after with this sort of thing. Once you've got all that done, right, you're moving now, you've done your Epsom salts, you've tried your Himalayan salt and your water chase, you've done all these things, you've run your IUP, you're improving protein digestion so you don't get sore next time, then the next thing you want to do is, guys, make sure you get enough good fat in that diet. Right, we saw the study recently was done on women in arthritic pain, where when you put good quality fat in the diet, fish, avocados, egg yolks, butter, all those saturated things, right, the things they tell you to avoid. Well, putting them in helps the body not to be so stiff and so sore and so achy. So there's really simple little easy things you can do. Hydrate, move, put some salt in there. Don't put too much salt in without all that water. You gotta make sure they're balanced, okay? If you can do that, you can get rid of that achy stiffness, you can get kind of that mobility back, and heck, you're gonna feel younger. Not too bad a deal, huh? I'm Dr. Sean, the Robin Hood of Healthcare.